Good evening, students, parents, and community members. This is Mr. Akers from Warsaw Community High School, and boy, do we have an incredible program for you tonight. Tonight is one of my favorite activities of the year for our kids, and although it's not going to be done in a traditional fashion, we have done everything we can do to make sure that this is a very special night for one and all to enjoy. So before I go into it any farther, I think we're going to need some theme music here. That sounds like it. It's awards night for the Warsaw Tigers, the outstanding class of 2020. Thank you all for being here this evening. Tonight, several $1,000s in scholarships will be going to many deserving seniors from our wonderful class of 2020. None of this could be possible without an incredible community of people who support our mission, people who support those that have gone before us, people who want to support our seniors in their next step and the next chapter of their life. I'm very happy to be here to introduce you to Awards Night, and I'd also like to call out a few people who have helped to make this happen. I want everyone to know that our tremendous counseling department has one tremendous lady that makes this her mission every year. Mrs. Ginger Barnes, she's the behind-the-scenes person. She's the worker bee that gets things done, that arranges and organizes all these scholarships. For that, we are forever grateful. I'd like to introduce to you tonight our MCs for the evening. They will go through each scholarship, and without them, this wouldn't be possible. That would be your senior principal, Mr. Terrence Rowe, and our senior counselor, Mrs. Rochelle Sears. Mr. Rowe, Mrs. Sears, and myself have worked really hard to try to pull this together tonight and to do it in the best way possible. We hope you enjoy the format. We hope you can take some time as you listen intently to the folks that are behind the providing of the scholarships, to reach out and thank them for being part of our very special night. And I also hope it's a time that we can reflect on some of the folks that made these scholarships possible, and their legacy carries on through these scholarships as we read through these tonight. So now, without any further ado, I will come back to close our ceremony, but let's get this thing kicked off. Mr. Rowe and Mrs. Sears, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Akers. Mr. Rowe and I are honored to be able to announce the recipients of tonight's scholarships and awards.
And now we will do our memorial scholarships. Anglin Bishop Memorial Scholarship. This memorial was established in honor of two young men that were actively involved in the Warsaw FFA school and community. The qualifications of this award are member of the Warsaw FFA, planning a career in a field of agriculture at the collegiate level, excel in academics, and be involved in community and school activities. Warsaw FFA wishes to congratulate Reagan Rowland.
Jim Dunwell Memorial Scholarship for Boys. This scholarship is given in memory of Jim Dunwell by his wife Marta Dunwell Klotz and daughters Jeanette and Kelly. It is awarded to a Warsaw Community High School senior member of the football team, with preference given to an offensive or defensive lineman. This year, that lineman is Griffin Reed.
Judy Egoff Educational Scholarship. The Judy Egoff Educational Scholarship is given in honor of Judy Egoff, who dedicated many years of service and caring to students at Warsaw Community High School. This award is presented to a senior who has maintained an active role in family and consumer science classes. It is based on leadership, academics, and service. The Facts Department is pleased to award this scholarship to Griffin Reed.
First Responders Scholarship. Heroes are those that take risks and face the dangers of their job on behalf of others, like first responders. This scholarship fund has been established in memory of Charles D. and Doris Morgan. Charles was a fireman, captain of his shift, and beloved by his men. This scholarship is available to seniors studying the work as a police officer, firefighter, or EMT. This year's winners are Andriana Hyman and Graham Landrelin.
Dr. Howard and Helen Liebengood Scholarship. Dr. Liebengood was a veterinarian in Silver Lake. He and his wife Helen wanted to help Kosciuszko County students achieve their dreams of going to college. The scholarship is for students who are residents of the county, who are graduating in the top 10% of the class, and who plan to attend any college or university, full-time or part-time. Students may apply for renewals until they finish college. Dr. and Mrs. Liebengood had much trust in the abilities of young people and invested in many Kosciuszko County students. The Liebengood legacy is a treasure for the families of Kosciuszko County. Recipients of the 2020 Liebengood Scholarship are Lauren Housel, Carter Shue, Jennifer Straits, and Katie Swain.
Bailey Moore Memorial Scholarship. We are here this evening to celebrate the togetherness of our community, a community that time and time again has shown the support for the people within. From times of tragedy to times of triumph, we have seen our community rally together to help those around them, and we could not be happier to call this place home. Founded in 2011, the Bailey R. Moore Foundation was created in the honor of a young girl who wanted to give back to her community and help others reach their dreams. She was humbled by the assistance and support she and her family received from the entire community as she underwent treatment for acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Bailey may no longer be with us, but her wishes and memory live on in her heart of the foundation and those who had the opportunity to meet her and see firsthand the sparkle in her eye and the wisdom befitting someone much older. Tonight, we wish to pay it forward and help others in the community, not just tonight, but all throughout the year. Through Bailey, we will be helping others to reach for the stars and accomplish their dreams. It is our pleasure to award this scholarship to McKenna Hoblitzel and Andriana Hyman. Good luck and always be more.
DeWitt Dutch Mullet Memorial Scholarship. Several years ago, the Shoup Sports and Youth Foundation established an art scholarship in memory of North Webster's beloved artist, DeWitt Dutch Mullet. Seniors from Warsaw Community High School, Whitco, and Wabasee High School who will be studying art are eligible to apply. This scholarship is renewable during the sophomore year and is being presented tonight to Nicholas Pizzoni.
Carl and Edith Sands Family Scholarship. This scholarship was established for students wanting to further their education in the field of teaching, nursing, or agricultural studies. Edith established this scholarship in memory of her husband, Carl, who was a teacher, administrator, and farmer. Edith Sands would like to congratulate this year's Sands Family Scholarship recipient to Ella Doyle.
J. Homer Shoup Memorial Scholarship. The J. Homer Shoup Memorial Scholarship were presented by the Shoup Sports and Youth Foundation Incorporated in memory of J. Homer Shoup, who was dedicated to assisting in the education of youth. This 2-year scholarship is presented tonight to Gwyneth Bellamy, Alexandria Herman, Olivia Renier, and Murphy Stewart. Austin Mccrear Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in 2018 by Warsaw Little League in conjunction with the Mccrear family. Austin Mccrear was a young man who had an impact on so many people. His time with us was too short as he lost a hard-fought 8-year battle with a cancer called neuroblastoma. Although he was stage 4 and not predicted to live long after age 3, Austin battled this disease and lived until age 11. As a participant at the Warsaw Little League, Austin played t-ball and coach's pitch from 2003 through 2006 before he was physically unable to run the bases. The trooper he was, however, Austin still played games while undergoing treatments, and like many youngsters around the ballpark, he enjoyed hustling to the concession stand for an after-game snack even more than hustling around the bases. To this day, Austin is known around the community and to his family as Austin the Lionhearted for his courage and the indomitable spirit which helped him endure the tremendous discomfort of his affliction and still find joy and peace. Through the strength of family and friends, his loved ones will continue his legacy of faith in the Lord and, of course, his joy for the game of baseball. Through this scholarship, we hope his memory will live on through the lives it impacts. On behalf of Warsaw Little League and the family of Austin Mccrear, we are proud to award this scholarship to Noah Berg.
Charles Wolf Educational Scholarship. The Charles Wolf Educational Scholarship was created to benefit students of Kosciuszko County High School. The recipient must be an active member of church, have the approval of their high school principal and their church pastor, and plan to attend an accredited college or university. It is our pleasure to present awards to Blake Bibler and Haley Dawson.
And now we'll do our community scholarships. Agnes Prine Chapman Chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, Good Citizenship Award. This award is based on the following qualities: dependability, service, leadership, patriotism. The Agnes Prine Chapman of the National Society of the Daughters of the Revolution is happy to present a certificate, pin, and check to Warsaw Community High School Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen, Micah Hoffman.
Leesburg Lions Club. The Leesburg Lions Scholarship is given annually to students who have attended Leesburg Elementary School for at least 2 years or whose parents is a member of Leesburg Lions. The Lions do many projects for the youth of their community, such as sponsor the youth summer baseball and softball leagues, 4-H clubs, and eyesight screening for students in Leesburg Elementary. Due to tremendous support from our community, we are able to award 4 scholarships this year. On behalf of Leesburg Lions President David Ferguson and the entire Lions Club, we congratulate Ryan Harris, Rosa Roblero, Reagan Rowland, and Annie Watring.
Dr. Dane and Mary Louise Miller Engineering Scholarship. Recipients of this scholarship must be a high school graduate from Kosciuszko County and pursuing an education in engineering at an Indiana accredited university. The recipient must display excellent merit and qualities and maintain full-time status pursuing their engineering education. Congratulations to the following students on meeting the criteria for this award: Ryan Harris, Wakelin Hudson, and Hannah Slaybaugh.
St. Anne's Episcopal Church Men's Society Scholarship. The St. Anne's Church Men's Society is awarding a 4-year renewable scholarship. The applicants should be morally strong as demonstrated by the level of involvement in their faith and community and an outstanding student academically. This year's winner is Mackenzie Shannup.
Warsaw Masonic Lodge number 73 Scholarship. The Warsaw Masonic Lodge number 73 would like to recognize a senior that has demonstrated good citizenship while in high school and has leadership potential in his or her community. Tonight's award goes to Olivia Renier. Local school scholarships. Edgewood PPE Scholarship. This scholarship was first awarded in 2002. It was established to honor well-rounded individuals who are outgoing, community-minded, and show strong leadership qualities. On behalf of Edgewood Middle School Principal, Ms. Joella Houselman, and the entire Edgewood PPE. We congratulate this year's winner of the Edgewood PPE Scholarship, Alexandra Herman and Dane Kuntz.
Eisenhower Elementary PTO Scholarship. This student has demonstrated the ability to excel in the classroom while still finding the time to participate in activities that are important to her over the course of the past 4 years. She is dedicated and hardworking, and we wish her all the best as she pursues a career in social work at Taylor University. Congratulations, Jennifer Straits.
WCEA Scholarship. Each year, Warsaw Community Education Association awards scholarships to seniors planning to pursue a career in elementary or secondary education. This year's candidates exemplify the future of education through their positive experiences in the classroom and in our community. The WCEA is proud to recognize these exemplary students: Ella Doyle and Rosa Roblero.
WCHS Student Council Scholarship. Throughout the year, the Warsaw Community High School student government engages in various fundraising activities. Each year, they award scholarships to graduating seniors who are either an outstanding member of student council or to a deserving senior who has demonstrated excellence in his or her own way. We have the pleasure of presenting the award tonight to Alexandria Herman and Olivia Rainier.
Our First Source Bank Awards. Robert and Esther Flegerer. Both Bob and Esther were born and raised in Warsaw and had a strong desire to assist graduates of Warsaw High School in obtaining a college degree. Bob graduated from Purdue University with a degree in civil engineering and thereafter returned to Warsaw, where he served as county surveyor for many years. Esther graduated in 1930 from Manchester College and received her master's degree in mathematics from Purdue in 1941. For 40 years, she taught math in the Warsaw Community Schools before retiring in 1973. The Flegerer Scholarship is granted to graduates of Warsaw Community High School who have demonstrated academic ability, community involvement, and who have prepared themselves for the challenge of obtaining a college education. Since the Flegerer Scholarship has been established in 2003, over $2,186,000 has been awarded from the trust administered by First Source Bank. On behalf of Tom Turney, Trust Officer from First Source Bank, we present the awards to the following 19 students: Nicholas Bozzoni, Gwyneth Bellamy, Ella Doyle, Joshua Fisher. McKenna Hallblitzel, Andriana Hyman, Ainsley Howitt, Catherine Josellis. Dane Kuntz, Graham Landwerlin, Olivia Renier, Rosa Roblero. Reagan Rowland, Catherine Schmidt, Carter Shue, Hannah Slabaugh. Jennifer Straits, Delaney Taylor, Annie Watering.
Woody's Supermarket Scholarship. The Woody's Supermarket Scholarship Fund was founded by Woody and Devota Schramm in 1978. Woody was a businessman in Warsaw and Bremen areas. His wife, Devota, was a former teacher at Atwood. They chose to share their reward of their hard work and dedication to give other young people an opportunity. Over $900,000 in scholarship have been awarded since the inception of this fund. On behalf of the Schramm's daughter, Sonia Hawkins, and her son, Kyle, we'd like to announce the following winners: Nicholas Bozzoni, Hannah Blumendahl, Ella Doyle, Jocelyn Ellinger, Ryan Harris, McKenna Hallblitzel, Alexandria Herman, Ansley Howitt, Ellie Klotz, Graham Landwerlin, Kennedy Moore, Chloe Payton, Reagan Rowland, Mackenzie Shanep, Catherine Schmidt, Carter Shue, Murphy Stewart, Jennifer Straits, Delaney Taylor, and Annie Watring.
Lake City Bank Awards. Mary Jane Miller Scholarship. Mary Jane Miller was a lifelong Warsaw resident. She was a member of a generation who cared greatly for our country and community. She worked various places in Warsaw, including birch vending. While never married nor had children, her ambition was to provide scholarships to students in Kosciuszko County. Lake City Bank and Michael L. Valentine are the co-trustees of the Mary Jane Miller Trust and wish to congratulate tonight's winners. Gwyneth Bellamy, Danielle Miner, and Rosa Roblero.
Additional awards. Chick Evans Caddy Scholarship Award. The Chick Evans Caddy Scholarship is a full 4-year tuition and housing college scholarship for golf caddies. The Evans Scholarship Program, one of the country's largest privately funded scholarship programs, is sponsored by the Western Golf Association. It is named in honor of Chick Evans, one of the golf's greatest amateurs, whose charitable legacy was to send deserving caddies to college. In 1916, Chick won both the U.S. Amateur and the U.S. Open. Chick and Bobby Jones are the only 2 golfing greats to accomplish this among all the golfing greats. This student completed his caddy requirements at Tippecanoe Lake Country Club. Receiving the outstanding scholarship tonight is Austin Fleming.
Each year, the Kosciuszko Community Foundation awards thousands of dollars in scholarship monies to the students in Kosciuszko County. The Community Foundation has approximately 95 different scholarship funds. Each fund has a review committee that recommends recipients to the foundation. It is not uncommon for a student to be recommended by multiple committees. After all the committee recommendations are turned in to the foundation reallocates some of the awards in order to spread the money out as much as possible among qualified applicants. They are less concerned with the number of scholarships a student receives than they are the total dollar amount of all scholarships received. So a student may receive several foundation scholarships, but they may still total about the same amount as a student who receives only one larger scholarship. We would like to recognize Susie Light, Stephanie Overby, and Amy Cannon at the foundation and thank them for their hard work. Let's continue with the awards being presented through the foundation.
Catherine Abbott Jefferson School Memorial Scholarship Fund. Kathy Abbott was a 3rd grade teacher at Jefferson Elementary School. She was mother to 2 sons, Nathan and Matthew, and daughter, Amy. After Catherine's battle with cancer ended, her friends and family made gifts in her memory to establish this fund to help Jefferson Elementary School alumni pursue their college dreams. Congratulations to Olivia Renier.
Fred and Nedra Beebe Scholarship Endowment. This fund was established by Nedra F. Beebe. Nedra and Fred Beebe believed that education was extremely important in today's society, and they desired to increase the educational opportunities to deserving students. This year's recipient is Graham Landwerlin.
The Helen and Carl Berkey Educational Endowment. Helen and Carl Berkey were sister and brother who lived in Kosciuszko County. Helen was a teacher and Carl was a farmer. This fund provides scholarships to worthy high school graduates in order to obtain higher education. The recipients this year are Josiah Guerra, Olivia Renier, Anna Ziegler.
Ben Bibler Body for Life Memorial Scholarship Fund. Ben Bibler was a great example of what a person could accomplish when he focused his energy and he had the determination and desire to achieve his goals. This fund was created in memory of Ben through gifts from Experimental Applied Sciences, EAS Incorporated, the Kosciuszko County Community Foundation, and Ben's friends and family. Ben won the EAS Most Inspirational Award from Body for Life after his death. The scholarship is awarded to a Kosciuszko County resident who has overcome obstacles and are pursuing higher education. This year's winner of the Ben Bibler Body for Life Memorial Scholarship is Reagan Rowland.
Bott Science Scholarship Fund. Mike Bott dedicated 35 years to teaching and coaching in the Warsaw school system. He valued education and had a passion for science. His family wished to continue his teaching legacy by establishing the Bott Science Scholarship to assist WCHS students who are pursuing a post-secondary education in the field of science. The 2020 recipient of the Bott Science Scholarship is Carter Shue.
Priscilla and George Bowser Educational Endowment. George and Priscilla lived in Warsaw. George graduated from Indiana University and Harvard Law School. Priscilla graduated from Purdue and was a teacher. This fund awards scholarships to high school students to pursue a degree as a teacher or in the study of law through Harvard University, Indiana University, or Purdue University. Tonight's award goes to Yvette Malagan.
Edward and Hulda Brandenburg Scholarship. Established in 2006 by Ed and Hulda Brandenburg, the Brandenburg Scholarship Trust provides financial assistance to students pursuing higher education. The Brandenburgs created a strong bond with the Kosciuszko County Multi-Township EMS and throughout their lives donated funds to support the organization. Preference for this award goes to students pursuing education in a medical field. The 2020 recipient of the Brandenburg Scholarship is Olivia Renier.
The Breakfast Optimist Club. This fund was established by the Warsaw Breakfast Optimists to fulfill their mission, Friend to Youth. The members of the club wish to congratulate the winners in person and are extending an invitation for the recipients to join them for breakfast and to introduce themselves. The club meets on Wednesdays at 6:30 a.m. at the Shrine Building located at the Kosciuszko County Fairgrounds. Winners are Ashley Deeks and Brooklyn Sloan.
Robert and Susan Brennan Memorial Scholarship. This fund is in memory of Robert and Sue Brennan. Robert owned a pharmacy in Warsaw, and Sue was a retired teacher who was active in her church and in the American Association of University Women. Awards are presented to area students pursuing careers in music or pharmacy. Tonight, that student is Benjamin Bolduck.
Payton David Brattel Memorial Scholarship. This fund was established by David and Nova Brattel in memory of their son, Payton. Payton David Brattel was 18 months old when he passed away. The fund will provide scholarships for students who are Kosciuszko County residents, graduates of Warsaw or Wawasee High School, and entering into a medical degree program with the intent to provide pediatric medical care. Receiving this scholarship is
Danielle Miner. Camelot Scholarship. This fund was created by the Shoup Sports and Youth Foundation in memory of their founder, J. Homer Shoup, to provide scholarships to graduates from Wawasee, Whitko, or Warsaw High School. Mr. Shoup was a prominent baker in North Webster and was the former founder of International Palace of Sports, which promoted sports and tourism in the North Webster community from 1974 to 1989. This year's Camelot scholarships go to Josiah Gira, Olivia Renier, Anna Ziegler.
William and Louise B. Chenworth Award. The Chenworth Award is presented annually to a Warsaw senior who, by vote of the school faculty, has made the most of his or her opportunities. Mr. Chenworth, a Warsaw community and business leader, established the award in 1953, and it was continued by Miss Chenworth, an accomplished artist and musician. This year, the WCHS faculty has selected Reagan Rowland. In addition to this award, Reagan's name will also be engraved on a perpetual plaque to be displayed at the high school. Congratulations.
Claypool Knights Legacy Scholarship. The Parent-Teacher Council of Claypool Elementary School established this scholarship to provide assistance to students who reside in Claypool Township and graduated from Warsaw Community High School. The 2020 winner is Brooklyn Sloan.
Deborah M. Cooley Memorial Scholarship. Patricia and George Linke established this fund in memory of Patricia's mother, Deborah Cooley. Scholarships help students pursuing nursing, physical therapy, radiology, and medical technology or pharmacy degrees. This year's recipient is Olivia Renier.
DePue Memorial Scholarship. Initial gifts to this scholarship fund were given by DePue employees and friends in memory of longtime DePue employee Trudy Bradford. Income from the funds help the children or stepchildren of DePue employees reach their educational dreams. This year's recipient is Mackenzie Shannon.
Megan Easterday Harrison Elementary Scholarship. Megan Easterday touched many lives in our community during her lifetime. She fought a brave battle against cancer. Her determination and love of life were a shining example to those who knew and loved her. In memory of Megan, her family and friends established this endowment, which provides scholarships to qualified graduating seniors who attended Harrison Elementary School. Kosciuszko County Community Foundation and the Harrison Elementary Selection Committee joined with the Easterday family in congratulating this year's Megan Easterday Harrison Elementary Scholarship recipient, Lauren Housel.
William E. Farrar Memorial Scholarship. This fund was created by family and friends of William Farrar in his memory. Mr. Farrar served as a principal in the Warsaw school system. His love of learning will live on through the funds in his name. Congratulations, Chloe Payton.
Ralph and Lucetta Franz Scholarship. Ralph and Lucetta Franz were a brother and sister who grew up on a farm south of Warsaw. They were both very community-minded, serving as volunteers with the American Red Cross, Kosciuszko County Historical Society, and the Lakeland Community Concert Association. Lucetta taught Sunday school at Walnut Creek United Methodist Church for 68 years. Neither Ralph nor Lucetta had children of their own, but they wished to encourage students to achieve their educational goals by offering scholarships. This year's winner of the Ralph and Lucetta Franz Scholarship is Chloe Payton, Katie Swain, and Aiden Wade.
The Dorothy Frawhire Memorial Scholarship. Established by Dawn Keogh in memory of Mother Dorothy, a talented artist, to award an annual scholarship to a Warsaw Community High School graduate who is majoring in art or art education. This year's artist is Nicholas Bozzoni.
The Gasaway Education Fund. This fund was created by Annabelle Gasaway in tribute to her husband, Dr. W.A. Gasaway, a dentist in Warsaw. Annabelle was a physical education teacher in the Warsaw School District and an active volunteer for the Girl Scouts and the hospital. They attended First Presbyterian Church in Warsaw. The Gasaway Education Fund fulfilled their wish to aid area students in obtaining a higher education. This year's recipients are Hannah Blumendahl, Benjamin Bolduc, Austin Fleming, Josiah Guerra, Lauren Housel, Olivia Renier, Anna Ziegler.
This fund was established by Jean M. and Merrill M. Gibson of Mentone for the purpose of providing post-secondary undergraduate scholarship assistance to students who are residents of Kosciuszko County. Jean was involved with several charities, and Merrill was a World War II veteran who farmed and enjoyed aviation. Receiving Gibson Scholarship this evening are Hannah Blumendahl, Benjamin Bolduc, Austin Fleming, Josiah Guerra, Lauren Housel, Olivia Renier, and Anna Ziegler.
Gill Family Charitable Endowment, Veterinary. Calvin, Mike, and Sue Gill established this fund to help Kosciuszko County students pursue a career in veterinary medicine. Mike and Sue operated Mike Gill Auto Parts for many years. They attended St. Anne's Episcopal Church, and they believed in the importance of education. This year, their veterinary scholarships go to Ashley Deese and Joshua Meeker.
Gill Family Charitable Endowment, Vocational. This fund was also created by Mike and Sue Gill to assist Kosciuszko County students pursuing a vocational degree or certificate. These vocational awards are being given to Michelle Applin, McKenna Geardy, and Griffin Reed.
Robert T. and Emma Gilliam Memorial Fund. Florence Gilliam Clark created the scholarship fund in loving tribute to her parents, Robert and Emma Gilliam, to aid area students in obtaining higher education. Robert owned a lumber business in Leesburg and was active in civic affairs and the Masonic Lodge. Emma was a homemaker, a member of the Eastern Star Lodge, and a parishioner of Leesburg Methodist Church. Their daughter, Florence Clark, taught elementary school in Leesburg. Tonight's winners are Gwyneth Bellamy, Benjamin Bolduc, Josiah Guerra, Alexandria Herman, Amesley Howitt, Ashley Irwin, Daniela Ochoa, Olivia Renier, Carter Shue, and Jennifer Straits.
The Chauncey L. Griffith Educational Fund, established by Helen Griffith through her will in memory of her father, Chauncey, to provide scholarships to area students. Helen was born in 1905. She graduated college with a degree in civil engineering and was employed by the U.S. government as an architect for the Panama Canal Zone. Retiring in North Webster, Helen wanted to honor her father and the values she learned from him, including the importance of college education. By planning to help young people, she fulfilled her dream of making a difference in the lives of generations to come after her. The legacy continues tonight. Congratulations to Hannah Blumendahl, Austin Fleming, and Josiah Guerra.
Steve Gross-Nichol Memorial Scholarship. Lori Gross-Nichol, along with members of the Gross-Nichol family, established a scholarship fund to honor Dr. Steve Gross-Nichol's memory, who was an ophthalmologist and founder of Gross-Nichol Eye Center. Scholarships assist Warsaw Community High School students who are pursuing a degree in a field of medicine. This year's recipient is Katherine Schmidt.
Roy Hine Performing Arts Foundation Scholarship. The Roy Hines Performing Arts Foundation awards scholarships to outstanding graduating seniors who have excelled in performing arts during their high school years and plan to major in performing arts field at the college or university level as they strive to become a performing arts professional. The awards are given in the name of Roy Hine, longtime artistic director at the Wagon Wheel Theater. This year's recipient is Joshua Fisher.
Deborah and Kevin Homan Animal Care Scholarship Fund. Created in memory of Deborah Homan, to provide scholarships to graduates of Warsaw or Tippecanoe Valley schools pursuing a career in small animal care. Deborah was an elementary school teacher, was fond of dogs, and was active in dog obedience and agility clubs. Receiving this award this evening is Joshua Meeker.
Brady Houck Scholarship Fund. This scholarship fund was established in memory of Brady Houck by many friends, family, and family members. Brady was a senior at Warsaw Community High School when he died tragically in a car accident just before graduation. Brady was a football player, enjoyed racing go-karts, and had jobs at both Biomet and Boggs Automotive. Preference is given to applicants who are pursuing vocational or technical training. This year's recipient is Griffin Reed.
Indiana Vacform Incorporated Scholarship. Established by Donald and Donna Robinson, owners of Indiana Vacform Incorporated, and created to provide scholarships for Warsaw Community High School students who participated as senior members of the high school band or color guard. This year's recipients are Brianne Checketts, Thad Hargis, Anna Slabaugh, and Anna Ziegler.
Teresa K. Jones Memorial Scholarship. Robert and Betty Jones established the scholarship in memory of their beloved daughter, Terry, who was a news broadcaster at the time of her passing. Recommended by a committee of Terry's former classmates, the scholarship is awarded annually to a female student graduating from Warsaw Community High School. This year, they selected Daniela Ochoa.
KCH Medical Staff Scholarship Fund. This fund was established by Kosciuszko Community Hospital medical staff to provide scholarships to Kosciuszko County students pursuing a degree in a medical field of study related to direct patient care. This year, they selected Delaney Taylor.
Kiwanis Club of Warsaw Vocational and Technical Scholarship. The Kiwanis Club of Warsaw helps fulfill its mission as a friend of youth by awarding scholarships to graduates of Warsaw Community High School or Lakeland Christian Academy to further their education at vocational, technical, business, or trade schools. Congratulations to Michelle Apland.
Lilly Endowment Community Scholars. The Kosciuszko County Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship is a 4-year full tuition scholarship to any Indiana college. In Kosciuszko County, the selection process is blind, meaning that the committee does not have access to the names of the applicants they are reviewing. The award is based on community service, academics, extracurricular involvement, work experience, references, and essay responses. We are privileged to recognize our WCHS Lilly Scholar, Lauren Rhodes. Lauren was named as one of the Lilly recipients earlier this year and plans to attend Purdue University this fall.
Felipe A. and Susana F. Lopez Memorial Scholarship. This fund was established by Maria Ollier and her brothers Felipe J. Lopez and Juan J. Lopez in memory of their parents Felipe and Azucena Lopez. This fund will provide scholarship assistance to deserving students who are pursuing a post-secondary education at an accredited college, university, or technical school, with preference given to students pursuing degrees in Spanish education, translation, medical studies, or other human services. This year's recipient is Daniela Ochoa.
Madison PTO Scholarship. The Madison Elementary School PTO has contributed scholarship dollars for many years to assist students who attended Madison Elementary School and who, as graduating high school seniors, are pursuing higher education. This year, the chosen recipient is Benjamin Bolduc.
McDonald Memorial Fund Scholarship. Dr. Angus C. McDonald came to Warsaw in 1892. He established the first hospital in Warsaw and was one of the founders and the first presidents of Baker's Boys Club. This scholarship helps traditional and non-traditional students from Kosciuszko County achieve their educational dreams. Join us as we congratulate the following 15. Gwyneth Bellamy, Hannah Blumendahl, Jocelyn Ellinger, Ethan Gottschalk, Josiah Gira, Alexandria Herman, Ellie Klotz, Danielle Miner, Daniela Ochoa, Chloe Payton, Carter Shue, Murphy Stewart, Jennifer Straits, Katie Swain, and Canton Waddle.
Selma Mccrear Brown. Realizing the benefits of higher education and the cultivation of individual talents, Selma Brown generously created the Selma Mccrear Brown Educational Trust to benefit students from Kosciuszko County. Selected to receive this award from the class of 2020 is Hannah Blumendahl, Benjamin Bolduc, Austin Fleming, Jose Guerra, and Jennifer Straits.
Winston, also known as Win, and Caroline Morris Scholarship Fund. Win Morris was born in West Virginia but came to Indiana when he was very young. He served in the Army Air Corps in World War II, then attended Purdue University where he graduated with a degree in electrical engineering. He worked briefly at a steel mill before being employed by NIPSCO, where he stayed until he retired. Caroline was a stay-at-home mom and was very involved in her church, singing in the choir until she was 80 years old. She volunteered as a Sunday school teacher, helped with mom groups and preschool programs. She enjoyed helping the Girl Scouts, providing care for people who were sick. This fund was established in memory of Win and Caroline in tribute to what they value most, their faith, children, and education. Congratulations to Jocelyn Ellinger.
Elmer E. Ostrom Scholarship. Mr. Elmer Ostrom established this fund in memory of his grandfather, Eric Ostrom, an organist in the Lutheran Church in Leiden, Sweden. This fund provides scholarships for students pursuing a course of study in music. This year's recipient is Benjamin Bolduc.
Kenneth and Cecile Parks Memorial Scholarship for Nursing. This fund was created by Gerald and Sherry Smalley in memory of Sherry's parents, Kenneth and Cecile Parks. The fund provides scholarship assistance to students who have graduated from Tippecanoe Valley or Warsaw Corporation and are seeking degrees in the field of nursing. The student receiving tonight's award is Ashley Irwin.
Pfeiffer Rarick Scholarship, established by Robert T. and Isabelle L. Ferrer in memory of Isabelle's parents, Frank and Ethel Rarick. Frank and Ethel lived in Warsaw where they raised two daughters. Robert and Isabelle were both college educators. They enjoyed playing bridge, traveling, and collecting original artwork. They were members of the Trinity United Methodist Church. Receiving this memorial award is Benjamin Bolduc and Katherine Manuel.
Larry and Shirley Polk Endowment Fund for Agriculture. This fund was established by local agricultural entrepreneurs Larry and Shirley Polk to provide scholarships to students who are pursuing post-secondary education in an agricultural field. Receiving the award tonight is Reagan Rowland.
Sergeant Terry Polston Memorial Fund. This memorial scholarship was created by many friends and family members of Terry Polston. Officer Polston was a beloved drug abuse resistance officer, DARE officer, and was known to students as OP. He passed away in 2008 after a long battle with cancer. As a tribute to Terry, this scholarship was designed to benefit students who exemplify the characteristics taught in DARE. That student is Graham Landwerlin.
Janet Marie Rager Memorial Scholarship. This fund was established by Janet Marie Rager through a gift in her will. Janet was a senior at Whitco High School in 1979. She was fun, energetic, and very bright. On her way to a college visit, she was severely injured in an auto accident. As a result of her injuries, she lived with and was cared for by her parents, Jack and Mary Lou Rager, for the last 22 years of her life. This fund provides scholarships for graduates of high school located in Kosciuszko and Whitley counties. Receiving Miss Rager's Memorial Scholarship are Hannah Blumendahl, Josiah Gira, and Lauren Housel.
Margaret Reef Snyder Memorial Scholarship Fund. This fund was established by Margaret Reef Snyder in her will to provide scholarship assistance to the graduates of Warsaw Community High School for the study of pharmacy, nursing, or medicine. Students receiving this award are Graham Landwerlin and Delaney Taylor.
The B. Franklin and Eleanor Ringel Educational Endowment. The Ringels were long-term residents of the Warsaw-Winona Lake area and were actively interested in community affairs. They believed that an advanced education was becoming more important to a successful career at the time they established this fund. The Ringels wanted to aid as many area students as possible in obtaining a college education. The recipients from the class of 2020 are Austin Fleming, Alexandria Herman, Lauren Housel, Carter Shue, and Jennifer Straight.
Lynn Sasso Memorial Scholarship. Friends and family established a scholarship fund in memory of Lynn Sasso. Lynn was active in Tri Kappa, enjoyed tennis and bridge. Awards are given to deserving students from area high schools to achieve their educational dreams. Congratulations, Hannah Blumendahl.
Dr. Richard Sasso Memorial Veterinarians Scholarship. This scholarship fund was established by the family of Dr. Richard Sasso, who owned Sasso Veterinarian Hospital in Warsaw. Scholarships help Kosciuszko County students who are pursuing studies in veterinary or animal sciences. Congratulations, Anthony Brown.
Shane Family Memorial Scholarship Fund. Sisters Eleanor Shane Risler and Pam Shane established this fund in memory of their parents, Bertram and Hilda Baum Shane. The faculty of Warsaw Community High School selected a graduating senior who has been effective in furthering cooperation, fellowship, and understanding among his or her fellow students. The senior selected by faculty as the student deserving of the Shane Family Memorial Scholarship this year is Joshua Fisher. In addition to the scholarship, his name will be engraved on a perpetual plaque to be displayed at the high school. Congratulations, Joshua.
Jackie Ray Schilling Tucker Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established by Teresa in memory of her aunt, Jackie Ray Schilling Tucker. The scholarship was created to provide assistance to graduates of Warsaw Community High School who participated in the high school choir, maintain a C average or above, demonstrate community involvement or work a part-time job, and who are family-oriented. Receiving this award is Jasmine Stroop.
Shoemaker Art and PE Scholarship. Established by retired teachers Tim and Nancy Shoemaker, the Shoemaker Scholarships are awarded annually to Warsaw Community High School seniors in physical education and art at the recommendation of those department chairs. As a visual arts student, our winner has used her experience in science classes and her interest in medicine to create an amazing art portfolio. Her detailed drawings explore her love for human anatomy, and the artworks produced are the perfect precursor for her plan to study biology with a focus on pre-med in college next year. She is consistently positive with staff and fellow students and is always eager to learn and push her academic boundaries. Despite her senior year ending in less than ideal circumstances, she has stayed the course and continues to excel at the expectations set by the school. We are so proud of her work in the visual art department and wish her all the best in her future endeavors. We are excited to present this year's Shoemaker Art Scholarship to Brenna Burt.
Shoemaker PE Scholarship, also established by Tim and Nancy Shoemaker and selected by the department chair. Showing excellent effort and leadership in her physical education classes and athletic career at WCHS, the Physical Education Department has recommended the Shoemaker PE Scholarship be awarded to Brielle Harrison.
Richard and Gladys Stewart Nursing Scholarship. This scholarship was established through the Stewart Family Trust, created by Richard and Gladys Stewart. The Stewarts operated a successful Venetian blind and drapery business in Lansing, Michigan. They retired to Mentone in 1976 to be nearer to Gladys's family. The fund provides financial support to students entering programs for training and education as nurses. Gladys wished to establish a nursing scholarship because she was so proud of her two nieces who had become nurses. This year's recipient is Ashley Irwin.
Jaden Stout Memorial Scholarship Fund. Jaden lived a lot of life in his 13 years. He was a student at Edgewood Middle School, where he played baritone in the school band and enjoyed cheering the Warsaw Tigers basketball team. He loved animals, racing, and playing computer and video games. After Jaden died unexpectedly of natural causes on July 9, 2013, his family created a scholarship in his memory. It is awarded to a male student who attended Edgewood Middle School with preferences given to students who is interested in information technology, veterinary science, or automotive studies. Congratulations to Anthony Brown.
The Pete and Faye Thorne Education Trust. Mrs. Faye Thorne established this fund for scholarships in appreciation of Thorne's long relationship as teachers in the local school system. Pete Thorne established himself at Wabash College as the first athlete at Wabash to win 16 letters in 4 sports. He was later inducted in both the Indiana Basketball and Football Halls of Fame. He received national recognition from the National Boys Club organization for his positive influence on youth in his community. Having served for over 40 years, Pete and Faye Thorne continue to serve youth through this scholarship trust award. On behalf of the Kosciuszko County Foundation and the Pete and Faye Thorne Education Trust, this educational scholarship is being awarded to Josiah Huerta.
Max Truex Memorial Scholarship. Max Truex graduated from Warsaw High School. As a senior member of the track team, Max set state and national records in the mile run. He attended college at USC and continued to set records. Max was a 2-time Olympian, competing in the 1956 and the 1960 Olympics. Max was named Warsaw's Man of the Year in 1969 at the age of 24. He was the youngest individual to ever receive this award. He went on to have a successful law career in California. Following an extended battle with Parkinson's disease and his passing in 1991, family and friends established this memorial scholarship. This year's recipient of the Max Truex Memorial Scholarship is Nicholas Bazzoni.
Everett and Ethel Vandermark. Established by Ethel Vandermark to assist graduates of local high schools in Kosciuszko County to pursue medical training, Everett was a farmer and Ethel worked as a bookkeeper and office manager for Kosciuszko County REMC for many years. Ms. Vandermark was also the original donor of the Good Samaritan Fund, which provides financial assistance to those suffering from a medical condition. This year's recipient of the Everett and Ethel Vandermark Scholarship is Ashley Irwin.
Carl N. Wendell Scholarship. This fund was established by Carl N. Wendell as part of his estate planning to provide scholarship assistance to worthy and deserving residents of Kosciuszko County who wish to pursue secondary education or training. The chosen recipients are Michelle Apland, McKenna Geardy, and Griffin Reed.
Tracy Ann Yeager Memorial Scholarship. This fund was established by many friends and family of Tracy Yeager in her memory. Tracy passed away on May 31st, 2010 after a long and courageous battle with cancer. She served in the U.S. Navy as a helicopter pilot, earning the rank of lieutenant, and was the wife and mother. The fund will provide scholarships to deserving young women, especially those pursuing careers considered non-traditional for women. Tonight's recipients are Taylor Gunter.
Kaylee Lynn Zier Memorial Scholarship. This fund was established by many friends and family of Kaylee Zier. Kaylee was a student at Edgewood Middle School when she passed away after battling the lengthy illness. She will be remembered for her kindness, perseverance, happy demeanor, and love of life. Scholarships in Kaylee's memory are awarded to graduates of Warsaw Community High School who exhibit good leadership and citizenship and are active in their school and community. It is our great pleasure to award the final scholarship of the night to Jasmine Stroop.
Well, seniors, this concludes another year of the Senior Scholarship Night. I hope that everyone enjoyed this production this evening, but more importantly, that everyone feels a little better about things right now. We've been dealing with some difficult times, And it's so great with an event like this that we can turn our focus towards the future, a future that will be led by the young people who were award recipients tonight. As I conclude, I want to congratulate each and every one of you again for your achievements that put you in position to win these awards tonight, and for the leadership that you each possess, and how you will affect the future. And perhaps you too may leave a legacy. And remember all of the work that these young people do. You know, the future is held by each of you. And I'm excited to say that the class of 2020 is aimed to do some very, very big things. Parents, thank you for joining in this evening. Community members, thank you for your involvement. Thanks to all that made these awards possible. The Kosciuszko Community Foundation, thank you for being part of this evening. Incredible endowments from the foundation that have supplied so many students with scholarship opportunities. Our local banks, our local awards that were presented from people that want to see legacies live on. There's nothing else I can say except that it's been a spectacular evening. We're now geared towards graduation, and I wish you all well. Thank you for joining. Go Tigers!